And honestly, like, I don't know anything about trumpet except for the fact that my friend gave me a cornet, and I sat there and tried to play it for a while, and like was trying to figure out, and I just, man, ever since then I still have it. It's over there, but I was like, man, I don't get how these guys do this. Like specifically trumpet. Like when you guys are playing, I'm just like, I've tried to make the noises and like it's hard. Like I was able to play a major scale and like, but I'm just like, dude, I don't understand like that much. Just the physicality of it, and like you're saying, like to like be like so, just like mentally zen, because it's like you just get worked every time, and good days or bad. I can imagine what it must have been like must be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Trumpet is just brass, and it's just a whole nother beast. As a guitar player, like it's just. I don't know. I feel like it's just a world difference of like an instrument.
I think an argument could be made, and I play a little bit. I play a little bit of a lot of different instruments, just enough to make me stupid. But I think an argument could be made that brass instruments, and I think especially the trumpet, because I also play a lot of low brass. I play a lot of trombone.
Yeah, I saw not yesterday, but the concert.
Oh yeah. The trumpet is the most physically demanding of any musical instrument. I don't think there's too many people that
would disagree. Yeah.
Well, there might be some drummers who might want to fight me on that, but just in terms of like all the different systems that you need to coordinate, your breathing and your fingers and your tongue and your mouth cavity and all this stuff that. Plus, just to be able to, especially the upper register, to be able to create the compression so that you're not relying on pressure on the chops. Just all this stuff to have to, it can really end up getting up in your head. And
right.
Wow. But getting back to how I learned specifically, from Maynard.
From Maynard,
I started saying, that this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately.
Okay.
Because he didn't verbalize things or talk about stuff, but. From the moment I joined that band and first stood next to him on the bandstand until the moment I left, I grew as a trumpet player more in that year than I had in the previous, at that point, I guess probably close to 20 years I've been playing.
Okay.
And, college and studying with great, and I've been thinking about, well, how is that? Why is that? I mean, so... and this is just a theory, and it could be complete bullshit. I don't know.
Okay.
But this is what I've come up with.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
And part of it is because of I think is because of the Zoom thing too, and I'll kind of tie that in.
Okay.
Hopefully at the end.
Okay.
But so the human body is 63% water.
Mm-hmm.
The brain is like almost, I think it's like 75% water.
Okay.
Okay. Now, have you ever seen videos of the way that sound waves, the effect that sound waves have on water?
Oh, like
there's some amazing videos if you can Google it and look it up on YouTube or whatever. And there's these incredible, intricate, beautiful patterns. They almost look like Tibetan mandalas.
Yeah, I've actually
are created by different frequencies. Yeah. And you can look at the different frequencies and the effect that it has on water.
I've seen that with like sand, where they do it on like a membrane, like a drum.
Yeah. And
then they vibrate it, and then you see these crazy patterns.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
I know exactly
the same thing with water.
Okay.
So, I think, anyways, that when you have the experience of standing next to a great player, or maybe you're in a lesson and you're getting to hear a great player like demonstrate something, but especially the opportunity I had to be able to actually stand next to Maynard or stand just behind Maynard, and have his sound envelop me physically.
Sonically, you feel.
Sonically, not just feel, but I think that it can actually have an impact on the way that the brain and the neurons and all those connections are being made, and that there's like a learning that's taking place, not only on a physical level and on a neurological level, but on a metaphysical level as well. And I think that's why, I think we've all had this experience where, maybe we sat in for the first time at a jam session with some musicians that were just a little bit better than us, or maybe we got called to do a rehearsal big band with some guys that were a little bit more seasoned pro, and all of a sudden you start to feel like, if you're able to relax, you start to feel like, wow,
you're
this
kind
is
of
the
playing
best
better.
I think I've ever played. I believe that's why. Is because there's the sonic effect that it has on our body that raises our own abilities up to that level.
It raises the bar. Like now you're able to achieve here because you have to.
Right.
You're surrounded by that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the saying, right? What's the saying is surround yourself with people that are better than you, like, and then that lifts you
get
up
up to that
essentially. I
level.
mean, it's like
Yeah.
that. It's like that. I like it.
Absolutely.
I'm into that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So
that was an amazing experience.
I mean, honestly, to be able to sit next to someone like that and just like you're saying, to be able to, I feel like you must absorb something, whether it's knowledge indirectly, subconsciously, sonically, whatever it is, or just watching how he does things and listening. And I mean, I'm sure it's on so many different levels, but how could that not help? You know what I mean? Like, how, and especially with this kind of music, it's like, I feel like it's, when you try and, one good thing about nowadays, like, jazz is everywhere in a sense. It's like, it's in schools, it's in every country. It's like, it's everywhere. So it's like,
and we literally have just about everything that's been recorded at
our fingertips.
At our fingertips.
It's insane. Yeah, you can just pull it up on your phone or go on YouTube.
Which is a blessing in one respect, but
a curse in another.
And a curse in another. And I think the big curse is because, and especially coming out of this pandemic, is not being able to experiencing things live. Not being able to have that experience to allow our bodies to absorb stuff on a physical level. Because,
all right, if you liked the video, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button. A lot of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel, so I always get people asking me what's the best way to support Electric Louie Land. And to be honest, the best way is to go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So do that and share a video and tell your friends. So thank you guys for watching.